You're not allowed to go online. You're not allowed. Cause you're just way too loud. Even when you whisper. Cause they feel that energy that emanates in me. Right? They foul flagrantly. That's why the narcissists hate in me. You rarely see hate in me. Maybe that's why they're hating me. I've probably shown love to people with no agencies to their own constitution. Because they couldn't hold shit in for longer than the time it took to get the absolution. They always cry for restitution. All I want is reciprocity. The humility inside of me has always been. It's always been there. They always been scared to tell the truth. They always been scared of the truth. I told my story inside of a fucking music booth. But I left it vague for the entertainment purposes. I left the names and the dates out of it to not make them nervous, twitching. Like, oh shit, is he talking about me? But it made it worse, obviously, because they were so concerned. What I would say. Because I see the silver lining even when the skies are gray, no matter the time of day. Because when the storm clouds come to take the shine away, it doesn't matter what I'm trying to say. Because I already said it. I didn't even ask for the credit or the debit. So forget it. Just dead it. Some crackhead shit. I ain't even trying to crack heads, kid. So forget it. Just dead it. They get upset with the whole story and nothing but the story. Because what I see is not always for me. I see them doing the stalkerazzi to other people too. They ride up the fucking bumper. They wait for them to get there before they make the turn. It's to drive you utterly mad when it keeps happening to you. It seems like it's just you. It's only me. Right? But they don't even understand what lonely means, bro. Because I've always been a lonely me. Nothing was for attention. It was for entertainment, education, to teach myself something. There's something that somebody else was too busy to show you. I was just glad I had a mom and a dad at all. Because there was so many people who don't have that stuff, but they turn out fine, bro. What is there to be ungrateful about? Is what I'm trying to say. Because I could tell you all the things I'm grateful for through negativity. All it did to me was, whatever it did to me. I tell a joke and say, don't fib to me. They get offended and provoked if I say you're just a rib to me. Horrifically. Right? Is it a dream? The Eurythmics tried to ask this, like, who am I to disagree? I'm just Patrick, spitting, asking the question even if it isn't written. I could go off the top of my hat forever like it's forbidden. And you act like I sold my soul. You act like I sold my soul, but they tried to steal my soul, even though it's something that can't be sold or stolen. Right? Only God has my price. He clocked my ticket. He punched my clock a long time ago. God. He knocked me on the fucking head like Apostle Paul for the rhyme flow to come out like a waterfall. It wasn't me selling my soul. I was asking God, what do I have to do to not be a little baby crying about something, to get the frustration out of my chest when nobody would listen? Because I guess he's listening when I'm writing it down and writing it down and writing it down, and they don't heed the warning of something that you see in the dream. They say you just corny, you just a nerd, you just lazy. So how can I be a lazy nerd if I'm willing to stay extra to get the lesson? Less sun, right? The way they block it out, but it shines through anyway, even if it's white. They gaslighting you on the fucking TV screen down to the weather channel. You get it, right? They put the little picture of the sun for the weekly forecast like it's yellow, but it's look at it. It's not yellow. It's not yellow. Is it a Mandela? I have no idea, bro. I don't even give a fuck about those. I've had so many personal ones of those things that you would call me crazy if I say it. But I just say, it's crazy. How I asked the bank for camera footage to show me signing this. When did I sign this? Oh, okay. Can I see the footage from that date? Oh, why do you want to? Right? They're like schemers. They're grifters. Why do you care if no money was missing? Because somebody put my name. I want to see if I'm losing my sanity. I want to see if I'm losing something in my brain. I'm not just going through some delusional bullshit, right? So I wanted to prove it to myself. That should be good enough. And then you try to go for more local banks, and then shit still happens to your account, whether you got $10 in it or $10 million in it. That's why I don't trust the bank. Doesn't make a difference to me. Who am I supposed to thank for that? My nanny? The one that was telling me about the Great Depression times? After my grandfather passed away, all the times I would go visit her? Because she was lonely. She wasn't saying they're all after you, they're out to get you. She wasn't saying that stuff to me. She was telling me, watch out. Don't be fresh. Don't be a pisher. Even if I didn't like the way she acted and she was a little crazy to me, I still respected her. I respected her wishes. Oh, there's no garbage in the garbage bag. You want me to take it out? Right? Because she didn't trust her sniffer. Just like I don't trust my hearing. So if I'm asking you, you hear that? Like if I could hear something that's clearly in the room with my good ear, but you're acting like I'm just hallucinating a sound. Oh, I don't know. Right, that's gaslighting, bro. You're trying to drive somebody absolutely bonkers. You should be locked in a federal penitentiary for that, in my opinion. There's a lot of things people should be locked in a fucking penitentiary for that they don't get. Second chance, but you'll give it to a fucking dog. More chances than a human. Well, the human should know better. I mean, they keep comparing dogs to children and siblings, and I'm a dog mother. I'm a dog father. Like whatever, bro. I am a dog. Bow wow, woof woof. Sit, ubu sit. Like that's me, bro. You could beat the shit out of me, and I'd still fucking love you the next day. It ain't about food for me though. It's about like loyalty and respect. Or you could treat me like shit all day, put a fucking collar around my neck, and I'd still shovel the driveway for you. For free. If you need my help and I see you on the floor, I'd still go get your doggy if it dragged you. Because I know you care more about a doggy than your own health and safety. You don't care what kind of sicknesses the dog is bringing around you. Right? You don't care. You wanted everybody to wear a mask for 2 years straight and take a fucking matrix jabby. But then you go pet a doggy and eat food without washing your hands. All day, all night. And then tell me to go wash my hands when I'm actually the germaphobe. Right? Because when I'm talking about these times wearing a mask, it was in New York. Almost a fucking decade ago. Over a decade ago. When I felt sick, I'd put a bandana on my face. For your benefit, because I don't want to get you sick. Good luck with that now, bro. I ain't trying to go anywhere where they want to put a mask on. Whether it's for a food stamp or Medicaid or whatever it could be. Right, I'm glad that the sun comes out and lets the zucchini grow. I thank God every summer for it. How can I be pessimistic and negative when I'm on my 6th generation pea seed, 5th generation pea seed? I thanked God for the seeds when I fucked them up last year. They grew all weird. And then seeds came. Right, I let them grow to seed. And then peas came this year with those seeds. I was thanking God this year for that. Like, oh, thank God they were good seeds. That's how you know they're organic, heirloom. There's no other way to tell. You think I trust that fucking label from hell? USDA with Mr. Monsanto runs it. Non-GMO verified, whatever it could be, bro. I'd rather grow it myself. That's the only real way you know. That's the only way you really know if the zucchini's organic. You sat there with the sapling, letting it grow. All I did was put it in the ground. God made it grow. That's what I say, bro. Is it still a rap if I'm just venting off the top of my cap? Because there's no cap. I don't have a cap on. That's why I did that in the beginning of the sad song. But it's not a prayer for the heartfulness, gratefulness, right? But I like that stuff. I love Pockets of the Future, bro. I'm glad people still have a sense of humor. That's why I like that channel. He's laughing at the same shit I laugh at. It's not like I'm so crazy, ranting, raging. Pay me, give me money. I gave you my opinion, give me money. I don't even ask, bro. I don't think that's what he's doing, but I don't even ask. I'd rather just bust my ass for a paycheck. It's more guaranteed. That's what I funded my money into. After I would buy Metro card, I would put enough money aside to have breakfast every morning out because I couldn't cook in my old house. You get fucking harangued for even having your own little separate shelf on the fridge. Like, come on, bro. You don't even have any boundary. You don't accept boundaries. You don't put up boundaries, and you don't take anybody's boundaries for what they are. And then you wonder why people like me say, enough with you. Enough with you narcissists. I don't care if you love dogs. I love dogs too, but I agree with those people that hate dogs. You shouldn't be bringing your fucking mutts around grocery stores and restaurants. You shouldn't be putting dogs with more importance of a fucking person. Right? If the pit bull ripped up people, you should fucking kill it, right? You shouldn't have to have a veterinarian put it down. Somebody there should be putting it down with a fucking blade or a bullet or a stick or a fist or a foot or whatever you need. Right? I love dogs, but I don't love them more than people. I could have a confirmation bias too, because I've been around dogs my whole time. I just thank God I'm not afraid of them, because everybody else has dogs too, right? I could see why those people who openly don't like dogs enough to say they hate them, you think that they want to go around hurting them, bro? Dog lovers put dogs in danger more than dog haters. I guess a dog hater is the one who's letting them sit in the fucking hot van with the windows up during summertime. Even during wintertime, you don't think the sun is magnifying into the into the car like an anthill with a magnifying glass on top of it? Like, come on, bro, you don't care. It's a narcissist that projects through an animal like that. It's not good, bro. You let the dog bark and bark and bark and bark and bark, and then you think I'm the only one upset by that? If somebody who likes dogs is upset by that, imagine somebody who hates dogs. Right? Because it's not that I hate dogs, bro. I hate those type of dog owners. They don't give a fuck about what's good for the animal. They buy it because they want to feel some type of emotion from it. Where most dogs don't give a fuck, bro. I don't accept that they're not that smart. In general, I can agree with that. But my dog actually goes like this. When I pet her, she goes like this. Like, come on, more. But it's like a retriever with a shepherd. They didn't even tell her what it was mixed with. I'm in a town where the used car didn't even have a fucking manual to it. I had to look this shit up on YouTube half the time. Half the shit I know about this car. Right? I'm in a weird time to be alive. Where I'm grateful to be here. I used to think I'm in the wrong time period because I have an old soul. But I'm in the exact right time. Always. You know why? Because God put me here. Through the parents. Not the parents brought you in. Right? The parents are the caretakers of the children that God brings into the world. Through them. And you want to put dogs on top of children. You want to get sad when they put down a murderous dog, but then you call me a woman hater if I say she shouldn't be out killing her fucking babies at Planned Parenthood.